just like the uptight, but like just so funny. Oh my God. I love those two shows, and I feel like they shaped my sense of humor a lot, and like what I find funny and what I will like spout out based on, you know, just what seems like appropriate at the time. And I think it all comes from those shows, and that's probably not good, but home when I'm like, you know, listening to them. And more recently, well, not recently, probably like 10 years ago or more, I was really into Mitch Hedberg. He was also like somebody who was like, you know, super dry and wasn't looking for a laugh and wasn't trying super hard. And I think that that's kind of our style. I don't feel that the three of us try very hard. It's just like natural observations of things, and we're just like, that's pretty fucking funny, you know? So they're the only things that kind of stick out in my mind, but there aren't really a lot of other comedians. And of course, I don't stay on the pulse of comedy like you do, but they're the ones that always make me laugh.
Yeah, that is, I love that it was The Simpsons and then Seinfeld and then Frasier. Like, what a sick lineup, like, to just have.
I know.
What do people watch now? Like fucking Zoe 101 or some shit.
You probably know all about the Disney Channel. You probably see all those sexy little kids out there in LA just walking around.
Dear God. So
you totally do.
I might see them around probably, but I don't know. My roommate watches a lot of younger shows because I think she's not a baby, but she's 20. So it's like when, you know how sometimes we would watch younger shows as like almost like a joke when you're a little too old for it, but like then you're just watching it or whatever. Like, and so she still does that with some of these shows. Like it's like a joke, but it's like, it's not a joke. Like, it's like you're watching the Disney Channel right now.
I'm being very ironic right now, yeah.
Yeah, so on a deeper level, she knows that she's enjoying it or whatever. But for me, it's like, it's an interesting look at some of these shows and like the world and just like how they are. It's whatever. It's fine. Like the new Degrassi or whatever. I don't know, like shit that I used to watch when I was younger. But now it's updated. It's just different. Kids today and their TV, I don't agree with it. I disagree with it. Do you guys like any...
Make them watch Simpsons.
What's that?
Only The Simpsons.
Only The Simpsons?
Just make them watch Simpsons.
Yeah. We try and make them watch some stuff. We watched like Billy Madison the other day. Nobody had seen that. We were like, come on, you gotta know Billy Madison. And then we were watching it. We were like, oh, Billy Madison's so weird. Like, it's very weird. Weird movie. But yeah, do you guys like Billy Madison? Did you like Adam Sandler? Not so much.
I liked Billy Madison. I can't think of like an Adam Sandler movie except for the movies where he wasn't funny that I liked.
What one was?
Because I felt like he was always the same.
You thought he was crazy? Which one? Funny People or whatever?
Was it Punch Drunk Love?
Yeah.
I think he like wasn't trying to be funny in that.
That was a good movie. I just saw that last year. I had never really seen it.
I did like that movie.
Well, if you're Lisa Simpson, Kathleen, who is Sarah? Is she Drew Barrymore or not that that's a character?
Guys, Miss Piggy.
Miss Piggy.
Picture me as Miss Piggy. If you haven't met me, that's who I am. The classiest Muppet. You even have like Miss Piggy like smile, like with the facial expressions. Yeah.
Oh, I love Miss Piggy. Miss Piggy was a boss ass bitch. Like she didn't take
and she
shit.
was always so well dressed. Like Sarah also has like the Miss Piggy finery. Like she dresses like a professional Miss Piggy.
She did.
My pearls.
Yeah, well, that's the thing that you both have in common. The Lisa Simpson and the Miss Piggy is the pearls.
Oh, this is right.
They both have pearls.
That's so true.
Marge has pearls. I feel like if I was a cartoon character, I would be, I don't know, Woody the cowboy. It's not right, is it?
It doesn't feel right. I'm trying to think who you would be. I know, I'm trying to think too.
If I were...
Maybe we'll have to circle back.
We'll circle back.
Yeah, I think we're going to have to circle back to this.
Yeah, because it's something's not, I think I'm just not on the right mindset to think of it. But we'll figure it out. Is there anything else we want to talk about? I have a question. Let's see. What is a good movie you saw recently that you liked? Or should we not?
I feel like I haven't seen a good movie in a while.
You read a good book?
I just read The Handmaid's Tale. That was very good.
Okay. You liked it?
Oh, isn't that on Amazon as like a TV show or a miniseries? Yeah, it's on Hulu right now. And actually, I saw the show is also very good. But very different from the book.
Have you been watching that, Sarah?
No, I have not. Can you give me a brief synopsis? Basically, it takes place in a dystopian near future where... Should I deepen my voice for this? It's like I had that in my back pocket. I've been slowly directing the conversation towards this the whole time. I'm just kidding. What was I saying?
It's a dystopian near future.
Yeah, basically it's like it's like in the not too distant future, and where like fertility rates are really low. So as a result, society has like kind of responded to this by enslaving women who are fertile. Oh no!
Oh.
Yeah, but like in like kind of a religious way.
So they make them wear bonnets.
Oh my god!
They make them wear bonnets, and they make them talk like pioneers or some shit or whatever, like Puritans.
Yeah, basically, it's like pioneers in a dystopian future.
It's like they look like they're about to get on a covered wagon, and that's what they have to wear, and they're not allowed to like blah blah blah. I saw the pilot only. I didn't read it or watch it. And then they have to say like, "God be with you" to like everybody, and they're like blah blah blah. Yeah. And then they have to hook up with the husbands and the wife.
Yeah, it's like church.
Oh my god, it's just like church. It's just like church.
Oh my god. Okay, well, can I tell you guys? Sorry to completely redirect. But the last thing that I watched that I was completely obsessed with, it's on Amazon, and it has Kevin Bacon in it, and it's called I Love Dick.
I Love Dick?
Have you watched it?
I've seen the posters.
It's a series. They just did the first season. I don't know if there will be another one, but oh my god, I couldn't stop. It's so good.
Really?
Yes. Kevin Bacon is like a sculpturist / artist out in some like little podunk town in Texas. And then, do you guys know who Catherine Hahn is? She's like, yes, I love her. No. Yes. She and her husband leave New York City and go out there because her husband's going to be like a teacher at a college in this little town. And so Catherine and her husband like kind of have like a weird relationship, like semi-open. And when Catherine comes there and meets Kevin Bacon, she loses it. Like, she is so attracted to him that she doesn't know what to do with herself. And then mayhem ensues.
Oh my goodness.
It's so good. That sounds pretty intriguing. Watch it tonight. You won't be sorry.
So, she's on vacation. She sees Kevin Bacon, and
she's not on vacation. She moved there with her husband because he's going to be a professor at a college.
Oh, I fucked up. So she's moved there with her husband, but now she sees Kevin Bacon, and she's like, "What do? I need to get on Kevin Bacon."
Yeah, like her legs are quivering over Kevin Bacon.
Oh,
and also she's like a film. Like she makes small films, and she like had a movie that went to Sundance, but then like it was just very obscure, and she needs validation. So I don't know. There's like layers of interesting stuff in there.
Yeah,
but so good.
That sounds good. It sounds like a woman finding her spirit. She
don't know what she wants.
It's finding
very empowering.
It's empowering. Yeah. That sounds fun.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds like those two shows sound like differently empowering. In different ways.
Yeah, that sounds like something I would want to watch.
/books.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think if I have anything to contribute. Not really. I rewatched Mad Men recently, and that involves Elizabeth Moss or whatever, who's from The Handmaid's Tale.
She's awesome.
I like it. I like Mad Men a lot. I really like it.
How is it the second go around?
Even better.
Yeah.
Every inch of it is artistic. Like the whole thing is like, and it's like I don't properly ingest each episode in one go around anyway, because there's so much to absorb. It's weird. It's weird how good it is. It's really, really strange. It's like the best thing ever.
I look people like I think about now, like there's so much TV. It's like just so much TV exists, you know, everything like streaming like services and stuff. Like I wonder if there's ever gonna be a situation where like everyone watches the show the way that everybody kinda watched Mad Men. You know?
Yeah. Or Seinfeld.
Right. Or like Breaking Bad, you know? Like,
be another.
Like I wonder if Mad Men could even break through now, because I feel like there's a lot of good shows out that people don't even get to see because there's just so many good shows.
That's a good point. Mad Men was like on television for real for like half of it, and then it started to be like where everybody could watch it when they wanted. But
yeah,
it was back in the old days.
Yeah. Like, what was that, like 3 years ago?
It wasn't that long ago. Yeah, things change so fast.
I know.
It's funny, too, because it's like, I don't know, a lot of people here in LA are trying to be actors, and they are being actors and all this stuff, and they'll be like, oh, I'm on a show, and I'm like, oh, great, what is it? And they're like, it's on this platform, and you watch it like this, and I'm like, what the hell? Like, I don't know how to do that. Like, I can't find it. But at the same time, I probably wouldn't think to find it anyway. I try not to watch too much TV. It like kind of makes me feel weird. But when I do, I watch. Well, I can't watch Mad Men anymore. I watched the Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt. I got into that for a minute. And that's a really kind of like positive energy sort of show. It's like very light.
Yeah, totally. It is light. It's sweet.
It's very light and sweet. So it's like easy for like, I want to eat some breakfast.
It's underbelly. It has a very like weird undertone, you know, because like the basis of the show is very dark, you know, but she just kind of overcomes it. And John Hamm in that show is a total creep.
Right. But a charming creep. He charms everybody.
She's just such a good role model. That's what I think. Every time I watch that show, I'm like, oh, Kimmy, you're such a good role model.
She's really great at improv, too. Ellie Kemper. She's an amazing actress and improviser. Yeah, she does UCB stuff, and I'll see her perform there, and it's like, awesome. She's so great.
That's so cool.
She's so funny.
She still does that? She still has time?
Yeah, she doesn't do it like all the time, every day, but like I'll see her I used to see her in New York when I lived there, and she'll like they're having the Del Close Marathon this weekend, and she'll probably do something there. at that. So she'll come for some shows, not every day or anything, but it's a special treat.
What a cool way to encounter people.